Hey guys, hey! How you guys are doing? How you guys doing? Because today is Friday, and as I promised you, Friday will be weigh-in days. So I literally just got home. It is probably, let's take a look. I'm on Fitbit, don't film me now. It is 5:47, so that's PST. That's Pacific Standard Time. So I have no idea. I think it's like almost 9 o'clock. And it's like 10, almost 11 o'clock for my husband right now in the morning. So I had a wonderful day at the doctor's. I went and saw my pain clinic. I just kind of dropped in and talked a little bit. I could see that I've got red lipstick up here somewhere. It's driving me crazy. I dressed up really nice today. I felt really good. I'll insert said pictures if you're not on my Instagram and Facebook. It's Experiencing Nirvana on Instagram. It is Nirvana Lee on Facebook. I always have my information down in the description bar. So if this is the first video you're ever watching of mine, click that subscribe button. Boy, girl. Because I make videos every day. Unless, I don't know. It's rare that I don't make a video every day, only when I'm like super depressed, but I typically try to make one every day. So if it's not raining tomorrow, I would like to go take a walk because it has definitely been helping me. Guys, if you have just had surgery and you're like, oh, 2 weeks out, I would really suggest walking as much as you feel you're comfortable doing. And the reason I tell you this is because the more you're getting out and the more you're, working your body, the better off you're going to be in the long run. I know laying up in the bed for like 3 or 4 weeks, not only can you get deep vein thrombosis, like I've told you before, but also, you get depressed, you don't feel good, and of course, that mother of pearl, my lipstick is everywhere. I haven't reapplied it since I had it this morning, so my lipstick is not picture perfect. Sorry, not sorry. So anyway, I had a really good talk with them for about an hour. I just kind of go up there and just start yammering. Like I just there, just hanging out and stuff. So I had a really good time talking to them because I love them so much. I'm gonna miss everybody in my clinics when I'm no longer able to go to Travis. It's going to be really hard. And it was really hard for me to go onto base today. And because I feel like that place is my home. So it's super hard for me. Here we go. It's super hard for me to go onto base and not head towards my home. That's my home. I feel like I should be living there, but I no longer live there. So it's kind of bittersweet, I guess, for me. But anywho, that is not why you're here now, is it? Nope. So I dressed up the way I wanted to today with my villain's purse and my poison apple shirt and my awesome spiky boots. And this is a ring my mom gave me forever and a day ago, and it's a 6.5. Girl, my fingers wearing a 6.5. I said, what? 6.5. What? 6.5. What? I also noticed that with my boots, the toe box is really big, so my toes don't rub at all, which was amazing. So I do know it is absolutely my shoes, like 100% my shoes. Not that I wouldn't have to continuously, hey, knock that off. Not that I wouldn't have to continuously hi, you want to come up here? Come here. I wouldn't have to wrap some of my toes or, do some kind of preventative care or something like that. Hi, you. She's excited because we're home. But in general, I think just having a shoe where, my feet aren't cramped up, it's going to be a lot better. And I will get there, definitely before March. So I'll figure it out before March. Monday, like I said, I'm getting my fingernails fixed. You're the precious baby, huh? It's mama's girl, huh? I keep skirting around what you guys are here for. I can do that because this is my video. So what was I going to tell you? So my blood pressure was 135 over 70, which isn't really that bad for me. But it was like 240 in the afternoon, and I had just had it because I stood in line forever to fill my medicine. Today was one of those days where everybody was a slug, and Lord Jesus help me. So I had to, the reason why we went earlier is just so I could get my medicine in, because sometimes it takes 3 hours, and it did. It took 3 hours for them to fill my medication. I was like, and then it took, you know, I went, like I said, I just kind of went and did some things. But when I talked to Dr. Rollins, let's talk a little bit. So yours truly happens to be 288.9. Oh yeah, you heard me. 288.9. Yeah. Yeah. I think walking's doing some good for me. I'm really happy. I haven't posted my little sheet like I always do on social media because I didn't want to. I just wanted you guys to find out first, and then I'll post that. My surgeon is incredibly happy with my overall success, the fact that I'm moving around and I'm exercising and I'm doing all the good stuff. I think probably the next video I make will be the gigantic rant of what happened during my first surgery. I'm not ready for that video yet. I don't think y'all gonna be ready for this video either. But everything is fixed in this one, so I am a-okay. I have to take a probiotic every day. I have to take what is it? I have to take a probiotic every day. I have to have labs. So he's gonna do kind of like a small panel in 3 weeks, just kind of to see where my electrolytes are, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. And then he says I'm drinking too much water. You ever heard a doctor tell you to quit drinking water? I drink a lot of water. Like, I drink a lot of water, and I think my loose bowels is probably because my kidneys can't filter as much water as I have, and it's kind of pushing it into my intestines. So I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm just drinking and drinking and drinking because I'm so hungry all the time, and I'm trying to fill that hunger. Yes, I love you. I'm trying to fill that hunger with, like, you know, trying to fill it with water. It's not working. But that's, excuse me, that's not the point. So we did talk about food intolerability, and, like, you know, we laughed a lot and had a good time. And it was fun. I enjoy going into all of my clinics and stuff because I just have this rapport with people that I can joke around with. So the little tech guy comes out to get me, and he's a cutie patoot. Oh my god, he's so cute. He's adorable. He's a doll baby. Like, he's probably 18 years old, and I'm like, I like him young. I'm just joking. I'm totally joking. I'm not joking at all. No. Oh, that's my wrong eye. Sorry. So no. But he's a cutie patoot. And I crack him up and I make him blush every single time we're, like, hanging out. Like, you know, because he's got they give you your chart, okay? And it's the same shit every time you go in there. Are you taking this? Are you taking this? Are you taking this? Are you taking this? Are you still allergic to this? Are you still allergic to this? Are you smoking? Are you drinking? Are you doing crack? Like, it's like... So when they gave me my file to sit and wait, I just wrote everything. I was like, so when we got back to the room, I was like, I already did that, so you don't have to ask me. Because I don't want to sit here for like 10 minutes while you try to read off the medications I take. And I put X's beside everything I don't take. And when it's, you know, like, and I wrote in stuff that I take that ain't on there. So he got a kick out of that. And then, he was like, I haven't seen you in a really long time, and you look amazing. And I was like, oh, you're cute. He's so cute. But I get my blood pressure taken down here because this mess makes it almost impossible for it not to squish my arm meats, like, so much. So I get mine done down here, and he went to grab the other cuff, and I was like, you forgot about me. He's like, no, I didn't. I was like, you forgot me. I'm easily forgotten. You know, and I was just being ridiculous. And he's like, I swear. So that was a good time. I like fucking with people. That's a good time. And he was his ear from, ear to ear, just smiling. And another little tech was in there with him, a little girl tech. And, like, she was cracking up. We had a good time. I was like, what else did I say? And then I was joking with my doctor. So he's like, so what are the kinds of things you're eating? And I'm just, me, I like to fuck around. So I'm like, he's like, what are the things you're eating? I'm like, well, cheese. He's like, oh, okay. What kind of cheese? I said, cake. He's like, what? It's cheese, right? I will end up making my keto cheesecake because I think that'll be easier for me. I'm craving like actual food instead of like actual just trash food. Like I'm gonna be really happy to just kind of do that. And now I can do that because I pretty much bypass almost all of the fat. So I no longer have to worry about the stores and stuff like that of fat. Actually, I'm supposed to up my fat a lot, so that's going to be really helpful for me. So far, so good. I'm going down in inches. I'm going down in pounds. I feel really good about myself. I'm going to continue walking. I'm going to continue doing the things I'm supposed to do. My diet is very different than when I had my original gastric bypass. It is completely different. Just because I cannot have any kind of grains. They make me blow up. And just in case, okay, I'm going to put this out there, just in case you are going to even attempt to try to get the distal or the DS or anything like that after a gastric bypass, you should expect to go to the bathroom, number 2. You should expect to go to the bathroom 3 to 4 times, sometimes 5, 3 to 4 or 5 times a day. And that's not a joke. And it also will depend on what you're eating. So if you're out and about and you decide to put something in your mouth that your body doesn't particularly care for, like if you can't process it, obviously like corn, mushrooms, onions, things that don't immediately like break down, you'll be in the bathroom. I need you guys to know that. And you didn't think you were getting through this without talking about poop, did you? So yeah, like that's if you're going to try to go this route, be forewarned that you will have the worst smell of your entire life. Like what happens down there is not pleasant for you. It's not safe for animals. It's not safe for people who live with you. I'm very much considering those, those like charcoal patches that you can put in your undies, like to try to help. But I think I'd just burn a hole right through them. It's pretty rough. It depends on what I'm eating, but it's pretty damn rough. This is a journey for me. Like this is gonna be something really interesting. And I was 307 the day of surgery, and I'm 288. So that is like almost 20 pounds in 16 days. So you can only imagine how I feel. I was 287.2. That's the lowest I've ever been. So hopefully next week I will be the lowest I've ever been, and then I will do the big ugly cry. I didn't do the big ugly cry today just because it's not the lowest I've ever been. But I am incredibly grateful and happy. He said that I would fluctuate in weight, and that, if I gain a little, it's not a big deal. There's no way in hell I'm gonna gain weight with this surgery, because I'm telling you, when I give you guys that video, you're gonna shit a brick. Like you're gonna be like, no way, and I'll be like, cause that's my luck. Who's like my luck? Who's like this guy? Sweet baby Jesus in your tiny gold diaper. And then I spent ever standing back in line to get my medicine. It was 35 minutes of standing in line waiting to get my medication. Now, one lady here on YouTube that is amazing. She made my, that Pekingese cup for me, sent me some polka dots. So like I told you, we have renamed my cane Maleficent. And so I'm putting sparkly green polka dots all over my cane. I was only able to do the top part, so I'll do the rest of it probably either tonight or tomorrow whenever I have enough time. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. Mine sure the hell was amazing. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Mwah. Bye.